Tamara's got the scoop on the new hot drink trend of 2017. What's it called, Tamara?
Hand sanitizer.
Oh, yeah.
So, the CDC recently just compiled all of the information from 2011 all the way to 2014, and they realized that 70,000 kids
That's a large number.
aged 12 and under fell ill as a direct result of drinking hand sanitizer. So they're thinking the reason this has happened is because, one, hand sanitizers are introducing fruitier smelling hand sanitizers, like from Bath and Body Works. I know you can buy all of those good smelly ones that have the little beads in them and do nice things. So little kids are drinking those, but they found that 62,000 of those 70,000 cases are mainly because of the alcohol-based sanitizers, and kids are trying to drink them because they're not of legal drinking age, and they think that they can get some sort of buzz from drinking the hand sanitizer. So the worst symptoms come from the hand sanitizers that do have alcohol base, all the way from vomiting, irritation, pain, red eyes, everything bad, because the hand sanitizer is essentially eating your interior, which does not sound pleasant at all.
You don't want that. You don't want it to eat your interior.
This is becoming a growing trend among teenagers, getting drunk with hand sanitizer. Sometimes they do a mix of hand sanitizer with alcohol and mouthwash with alcohol. So
it's a potent combination, folks.
Be aware. If you have a child that's 12 or under, be aware that this is a thing that's going on right now, and maybe talk to them about it.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so clearly, it's not something that has been put out there enough. Now, when I was a kid, there was a public health campaign out there reminding parents to lock up their medicine cabinet and, make sure you keep your kids out of there, away from the chemicals, because the fact of the matter is, like, little kids somehow will ingest anything.
Yes.
Like, they don't know what they're doing, and somehow they're just drinking whatever's in front of them. Yep. Now, hand sanitizer is a little weird because it's something that's generally just sitting out on the table. Maybe you have it on your desk, or you keep it in the kitchen next to, the sink or whatever. But maybe it's something where there needs to be some messaging and some public service around keep hand sanitizer away from your children.
Yeah, similar to the Tide campaigns that they had going on about the Tide Pods.
Oh, because they look delicious.
I guess there was an influx of kids actually eating the Tide Pods.
They do look kind of candy-like.
Yeah, they're squishy and like an interesting texture and smell good, and so there have been a fury of Tide advertisements that have come out that are very straightforward, saying you need to keep these away from your children because they will try to eat them if they get a hold of them. And I think that's great messaging, and I think that all of the major hand sanitizer brands should take advantage of this messaging and say, hey, this is also a big thing that's going on. Be aware of this. This is an option. And it may not be little kids doing it on accident. Maybe your kids are doing it on purpose, which is something that you really need to stand in front of. So, I don't know. It's interesting that these kids are doing this because hand sanitizer is rough. Like, it smells harsh, especially the ones with alcohol in them. I can't imagine they taste very good. I've never gotten one. I just imagine getting it in your eye. That sounds really painful.
Yeah, I mean, I can't imagine that it's a pleasant experience to drink hand sanitizer.
No.
Like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, what's interesting to me is the fact that, like, okay, in this study, they're saying that, like, it's probably likely that there are more hand sanitizer available that have pleasing scents, fruit flavor or whatever. Like, are kids, like, getting into, I don't know, lotion or, like, shampoo or conditioner that smells fruity and drinking that?
Probably.
But maybe it's, like, less harmful?
Probably.
I don't know.
I don't have a child, so I wouldn't know. All I know is the majority of these kids are doing it on purpose. So just like lots of other trends.
These kids are terrible people.
That are going on. Like, I don't know if you remember the knockout thing that was going on, or the pass out.
Knockout? Oh.
There was where they would.
I thought the knockout game was where you just like
punch someone.
An old
yeah,
person.
they had that one, but there was also one where little kids in like middle school were suffocating themselves,
oh, yeah.
So that they could pass out, and then they would wake up again, which is extremely, extremely dangerous.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I didn't know hand sanitizer was a thing. I feel like everyone would talk about sniffing glue when we were little, but like no one actually ever did that.
Oh my God.
So-
Kids are idiots, I think, is the moral of this story.
Yeah.
And you need to protect them from themselves.